Let's go ahead and take a live look outside from our Hyatt South Park camera. Blue skies, a few clouds, but the main theme of today is heat and humidity.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's been the theme of the week almost. Bringing in Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. We have some severe storms that you're tracking.
Yes.
Is that humidity from the week kind of causing those storms to pop up?
Yes, all the heat and humidity, and now we have a cold front thrown into the mix too.
Okay.
So that's adding to the instability out there. Of course, it's that extra ingredient in the atmosphere. And as we look live here from our tower camera, you can see that tree in the foreground blowing around a little bit, the wind picking up, and that's going to be one of the main threats if we do get any of those stronger severe storms rolling through. The risk of some damaging wind gusts. We're talking 60+ mile-an-hour wind gusts and even some at least smaller sized hail. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning in effect for our area. That includes Burke County, includes the Morganton area up through Lenoir into Caldwell County as well. So you can see that warning going until 4:45 due to what I just said, damaging wind gusts, a possibility. Of course, we have the torrential rain that's really coming down just on the north side of Morganton there and heading up 64 toward Lenoir, and another cluster of storms heading up 321 and up toward the mountains. We put the track on this. It's only moving to the east at about 10 miles an hour. So heads up, folks, in Valdez around 4:35. It's going to be headed your way, and Cajas Mountain around 4:50 or so, moving past 4:45. So again, that one moving east. We have more scattered storms up in the higher elevations in the mountains, pushing east as well. We had a severe storm moving across Wilkes County and kind of the southern edge of that storm that was clipping the Love Valley area that has since moved out. Now we have some of that lighter rain pushing east over Eagle Mill. So the majority of the showers and storms today up in the mountains and foothills, not expecting a whole lot around the Charlotte metro, just some hit or miss isolated stuff as we go through the rest of this evening as that cold front slowly pushes in from the west. And as I said, that severe thunderstorm risk will continue to be highest more north and west of Charlotte in this darker shading of green. Hail, small hail at least possible, and the wind gusts will be the main threat. The rain and storm chances generally about 20 to 30% range, but notice how the chances continue overnight while we're sleeping and into the wee hours of Friday morning. Again, it's a slow process as that cold front slowly pushes through. That chance of a little more rain will continue in some neighborhoods. Let's talk about the heat. Hot 93 out there right now in the Queen City. We've got the mid 90s out toward Chesterfield County, Rockingham as well, 89 in Shelby, and the cooler mid 70s up in the mountains. We'll drop it down to 69 degrees by tomorrow morning. Again, a few spotty showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder will still be a possibility. And that goes through the day tomorrow, but not everywhere. Again, not all of us will see the rain. I'll show you what Futurecast looks like here coming up. Saturday, Sunday, everything clears out for the weekend. And this is when the temperatures start to drop. In fact, as early as tomorrow, it's not going to be as hot. Mid 80s for the weekend with that lower humidity as well. Let's check out Futurecast. You can see through 9:45, still a few spots of rain, maybe an isolated storm. Can't be ruled out around the Charlotte metro, maybe along the I-85 corridor there. So there is a chance you can see some of that needed rain. 8:30 tomorrow morning, off to a dry start, but then we'll likely see another blossoming of the showers and storms. Not so much in the mountains and the foothills tomorrow because the front will be clearing that area. So it's going to be focused more over the Charlotte area down through upstate South Carolina. Better chance of rain and stormy weather tomorrow afternoon with that severe risk shifting off to the east. And so we'll see those higher rainfall totals setting up again more south and west and then south and east of the Charlotte area where you get caught under some of those downpours. 1 to 2 inches will be possible. 7-day forecast shows the dry weekend ahead, not as hot, and the heat returns next week.
Oh, joy. All right, Tara, thank you.